Alrighty guys, so welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video because this is my 1996 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and if you guys have been with the channel for a while, you will know this Jeep and how much trouble me and my dad have gone through to make this thing run. So today we're going to be fixing that, and let me tell you how. This is the computer out of this Jeep, or the engine control module, or whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. This is that, okay? This makes the car start and run. Now, these Jeeps have always had a problem with, once these computers get warm, they have a failure and it shuts off the Jeep. So, you'll have to buy a new computer anyways. But, when my brother bought this Jeep, he didn't know what was wrong with it. He started working on it a little bit, got closer, but didn't finish it, and then he got bored of it and bought a whole nother 96 Grand Cherokee. Now that one had a fuel pump problem, so he took the fuel pump out of this one and put it in that one, drove that one for a while until this computer started having a malfunction. And when that started to happen, he took the computer out of this Jeep and put it in that Jeep. Now that wouldn't be a problem, but there is a problem. That Jeep that he put that computer in has the theft modules. This one does not. So when we try to take the computer that came out of this Jeep and try and put it back into this Jeep, it thinks it's being stolen and won't start and run. So I went to Flagship One and spent $365 for this computer. And basically what this company does is they take computers people have probably sent into them or whatever, and they take them and they refurbish them and they fix them and make them work properly again. And what you do is you take your VIN number, you put it in, and they take your VIN number, they figure out the specs of your car, and then they ask you for the part number of the part that you need, give them the part number, and then in a few days you will have a brand new computer show up at your house. So I've got the Jeep on a battery charger in there so that it can hopefully charge up the battery a little bit, because it has been sitting for 2 years since the last time I have done anything with this Jeep. So today is going to end that in that 2-year streak or whatever, and I've got a lot more parts to go onto this Jeep to make it just a little bit more mine. Alright, so as you guys can see down inside there, I got the computer in, I got it all plugged up. I don't know why this one's missing a plastic piece. I think it's inside the Jeep though. But all I gotta do is sit down I gotta put coolant in it apparently. Alright, so yeah, I gotta put coolant in it. I guess put the bungee cord back over the thing, plug in the headlights I guess later, and get everything put in right, take it off the charger and hopefully start it. I'm waiting for my dad to get out here so that I could start it, but we could do a little bit of other things. I got these little clips, I don't know if you guys can kind of see them up in there, those little clip guys, to hold the bumper on a little bit better. So, yeah, we're going to start putting this thing slowly back together. So I've got this whole box of stuff with stuff that I want to put in it. Like this little Bluetooth radio that I bought for like 30 bucks at Walmart. And some little lights that I want to put in it. And then I got the dash kit to fix that and stuff. So we're going to be replacing that radio today as well. And then this, I'll talk about this in a little bit. Oh, goodness. Up in the car a little bit better. Alright, we'll see you guys in a second. Alright. What? Hang on. Alright, so now we are getting ready to start it. Ready? Ready? turn them on. Well, it was cranking.
Waiting for it to do its boost thing.
Alright. Yeah, I got a new headliner kit for it so that I can fix this. Because this is unfortunate. And this piece broke off the other day.
So turn the key on a second, see if you can get those wipers to go back down. We may not boost this. We may have to put Crystal's battery in here or something.
Okay. Why is the windshield wipers on?
Low voltage.
Ah.
The switch is turned off, right?
I think so.
Go look at it.
Which switch is it?
Huh?
Which switch is it?
The same as, it should be the same as the TJ. Off.
Yeah, it's on off.
Okay, so it's ready.
Okay. It's running. All right, sweet. Yeah, it's like slow. Yeah.
So make sure you just feel it go into gear.
All right.
Then I want you to roll forward.
Okay. Oh.
Did you do that?
No.
Okay. Put it back in park.
Yeah, it's in park.
See if it'll start again. Okay.
I think it lost battery voltage. All right, so it was running and it drove.
It's charging.
Okay. Do I maybe need to go put a battery in it?
Yeah, we might try Crystal's battery if the posts are in the right spot.
All right.
But hey, look what you did.
Yeah, I know, I moved it.
See if the windows will roll up first, just in case.
Alright, so I think we're going to put a battery in it, and then I will get back with you guys. But it did move, so that's good. Alright, so now we're back in the Jeep. I just can't wait right now. After seeing the Jeep start and run and stay running, and, you know, want to keep running and stuff, it made me want to, continue and keep working on this thing. And so now we are inside the car because I am going to get to work on this radio that I bought, and hopefully it fits. So we're gonna get to work on that today. So that ought to be good. Now, I would have had this video out a lot earlier. Like a lot earlier. But I just got back from a 2-week hiking trip, high adventure Boy Scout hiking trip, and out at Philmont. Just got back literally last night at like midnight. Came out here this morning and started to get to work on this thing. I threw the computer in that I ordered like a week before I left, and it showed up midway through me being gone, which was kind of unfortunate, but the company who sent the computer did a very good job, because I kid you not, they couldn't have sent it with any more packaging. I mean, seriously. This thing came wrapped in like 4 different pieces, or 4 different things. I'm trying to get this apart right now. And it is just not working. Oh, I just broke that. I hope I have another one of these, because it just snapped and just fell all kinds of apart. Ah, there's more screws. Alright. Sweet, cool. I will still have to buy a radio adapter kit for this. I know I already bought the radio adapter kit that puts it in, like the housing, but I need the wiring now. I might just go to Walmart and get that. Not very sure yet. In the future, I do want to go with one of those bigger screen radios, so that I could have like my maps up there and stuff. And but this is all that I could, or what I bought was all that I could buy at the time, so that's all I got. So now this should just come right out, right? Alright, let's put you guys up here, maybe? It's wanting to come out. Just old plastic and stuff. Not the best. Especially didn't forget any screws. No, so this thing should just slide right out. Alright, I'm gonna continue to crack at this, and get that stuff in there and everything, but I'm so happy that this thing actually, like, moved under its own power. That is a very, very good thing, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna take the battery out of Crystal. We're gonna take this battery out of this car, and we're going to put it back in the ZJ, or we're gonna put it in the ZJ, see if it works. Now, this is a big moment, because this is the first time this Jeep has moved under its own power since we've owned it, and it moved right out of the holes. Like, it seriously has been sitting in these holes for 2 years. It's been sitting here for 2-ish years, and it started up and moved. It's got some old gas in it, so I'm gonna have to go to the gas station, possibly get a 5-gallon bucket and you know, do that. But it moved under its own power, which means hopefully I can get it in the front yard. So, but real quick, let me talk to you guys about what I have for it. So, I showed you guys the radio already, but I have these little lights that I bought off of Amazon, and I'm going to try and mount those up today. I've got 4 of them, so I'm going to try and put them right here, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, and stuff like that. And then this is the headliner, because I don't want that stuff. This is all terrible. Whoever owned it before me, or before my brother, I guess, took it, peeled it off, and left it, and didn't do anything with it. But it started, it ran underneath its own power, and it drove. For the first time since my brother has owned it, which was about 4 or 5 years ago, since he bought it. So, and who knows, it might have been sitting since 2017 before that, because that was the last time that this Jeep was registered. Also, I got struts for it. I got brand new struts for the back here, so those are great and everything and all that. Here, let me pull this, because that opens my gas door and stuff. So that is amazing that works. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna take the battery out of this, I'm gonna take the battery out of that, and we're going to hopefully swap the 2, and yeah, then hopefully I'll get it out into the driveway. But it moved under its own power, which is amazing. That I've been waiting for this moment for 2 years now, and it's finally here. The computer works great. It started, it ran, and it drove. So that's good. We gotta put coolant and stuff in it, because it does not have that in there. It is bone dry, which is kind of a problem, but it's alright. We can deal with that later and stuff. But I gotta get this battery out of there and get it dealt with. So yeah, but it started, it ran, and it drove. So that's that is a very good thing that it now runs and drives. That I know it runs and drives. Which is, oh, sorry, covered that up. Yeah, so that's a good thing. I gotta change out this battery real quick, and maybe, hopefully, I gotta buy, well, not hopefully, but I might have to buy a new thing for it. But once we get it in the front yard, we can, I can tear it apart, get the headliner out, do the headliner, and then I can pull out the dash and do that. Hopefully the speakers work. If they don't, I'm going to have to buy new door speakers. Just kind of something that I want to do in the first place. But yeah, this is a great day. 2 years in the making, and we are finally at the point that it moved under its own power, and soon it'll be driving through the gate under its own power and out into the front yard and hopefully around the neighborhood. So I'm gonna go see if I have a little bit of gas in a 5-gallon gas can, and then we're gonna come back, fill it up, and swap the battery, see if it starts. Alright, so I swapped over the battery. It's running. This battery still isn't good, so I might still have to get a new battery, but it is running, and it's got a little bit of a high idle right now. But that's alright, we're going to pull it out of the backyard here. And I put some coolant in it. So we should be good there to move this thing on into the front yard. So let's do it. Hey guys, so after a long time of tearing everything apart on this Jeep, finally got the headliner down because this right here, I haven't checked it yet. I should probably do that real quick while I have it. And pretty much what this is this is the headliner, pretty much like refinish kit. I bought this specific one off of Amazon for like 50 bucks, I think it was. So pretty fair price in my opinion. Especially if you're like a 17-year-old kid or a 16-year-old kid that's got a car with a bad headliner. Here, I could show you guys the headliners. So whoever owned this Jeep before my brother did, I've got poor lighting right now, but whoever had this Jeep before I did, here, maybe I could turn on the flash, okay. They pulled the like fabric stuff off and then tried spray painting it, right? But here's the problem with that. Here's the one problem that I have with that. And that is the fact that, where'd it go? This is the color that the back door handles are supposed to be. You could see it here. But they spray painted it. The dummy spray painted it black. Terribly spray painted it black. And they also did the same thing for, where's the visor at? Is that the visor? They also terribly spray painted the sun visor. Oh, my phone's dying. But they terribly did that. Like, look, you can even see it's gray. So I'm gonna have to see if I can refinish this too. And if I can, I might have to just search online, see if I can find a company that does stuff like that. Damn. Oh yeah, check out that. Oh yeah. This, they peeled this off and stuff. And I've got some 3M glue, or 3M glue that I'm going to use to spray on the headliner to get that going good and stuff. And I tried my best to not mess this up as much as possible. Oh, you guys can't. It's not wanting to focus. Poor lighting does this. It focuses weird. But, yeah, so I pulled this out. I'm going to throw it in the garage, and I'm going to hopefully get this Jeep back up and going. I've got a little bit of money left over from when I sold the vehicle, or from when I sold a vehicle, and I'm going to use that money to get this thing registered and put on the road so that I can go get a job, so that I can do more things to it. But for now, this will be good. I still have to finish putting this trim panel back on, because as you can see, that's not right. That needs to be fixed. And well, when I get the headliner back in, I got to put all these panels back in and stuff. And the front panel that goes around and down the door over there is currently right there. But yeah, so it's about 10:30 right now, so I'm gonna go inside, chill out for a little bit, get some rest, come out here early in the morning and finish getting everything up. I still got to get the adapter to run that radio in this car, and when I get that, I will definitely be putting that in. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alrighty, so it's about 10:30. Actually, it is 10:30 right now at night, and me and my dad were out here working on the headliner, getting the headliner together and getting it all somewhat nice and good. You know, I've said this to both my parents, and I'm gonna say it to y'all. This Jeep is not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be the prettiest Jeep on the block. I think my mom's Jeep has already taken that title. But it's not gonna be a very pretty Jeep. It's not meant to be a pretty Jeep. It's just meant to get me from point A to point B, which is pretty much the purpose of just about any vehicle, or in my opinion should be about the purpose of every vehicle. So we started working on the headliner, and it does not look the best. From afar, looks alright, but there are some spots here and there that aren't the best, which honestly I'd like it to be nicer, but right now doesn't really matter to me, because this Jeep isn't gonna be a show Jeep. It's not meant to be a show Jeep. This Jeep, personally, before I did this, I kind of thought about just like making it just some weird piece of crap that I drive around and that I go out in the woods and have fun in, which it's still gonna be that truck, or it's still gonna be that Jeep, but it's gonna be a nicer Jeep. You know, the paint, not the best at all. One of these days, hopefully, I can get it to the point to where I can do that, but for right now, this is as best as it gets. And if this headliner starts to fall apart in a year or so, I'll just buy a whole new headliner board that already has the fabric on it and stuff, because earlier today, actually, we were sitting here and it started to blow away, and both me and my dad slapped it to put it back down, and it folded over. So it's got a crease in it now and everything. It's not gonna be a very good looking headliner and stuff, but don't worry about the little speckles of dirt. That's just because we've unrolled it onto here a few times, but you can kind of see with the lighting, it's got a little ripple there and stuff. It's, again, like I said, it's not gonna be, it's not gonna be the best, but it's gonna be better than nothing, and I'm happy about that. It's gonna be better than nothing. Like right here, it's got a little spot. Oh, maybe I could get this to focus. Focus. Oh, hang on. It doesn't like the lighting. The lighting right now is terrible, because I'm underneath my back porch, but it's not the best. It's not going to be the best. And you guys might be wondering, well, why didn't you lay it down the rest of the way? That's because I kind of ran out of glue. I bought 1 can thinking that would be enough, and clearly I should have bought 2, but we were more worried about just getting it laid down. It's got so... this focus is terrible. But either way, it's not going to be the best headliner, but it's going to be enough to get me by. And who knows? Jeep's probably not going to look like that for a while, so... or for very long. So it's not a very big deal. But this headliner looked perfect. It's not a show Jeep. It's not a pavement princess. You know, it's gonna get muddy. It's gonna get dirty. It's gonna be used. You know, and stuff. But it's just gotta get me from point A to point B and make me laugh while doing it. So anyways, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and give you guys a progress update. I know I haven't done any you know, like time lapse in this video yet, but I've just been so busy that I just didn't feel like setting up the tripod and everything. And so yeah, but I'll see you guys probably in the morning. This might be done, so yeah. Alrighty guys, so it is not early in the morning. It's about 2:30 right now, which is a little later than I wanted to get out here, but my dad last night ordered a new can of 3M adhesive glue, so we're going to start laying that on. You guys might be able to see it a little bit better, those lines. It's where my hand ran back and forth. It's not going to be the best headliner, you know. There's a crease that runs right through there, or right along through there somewhere, and stuff, you know. But we're gonna finish this up today. You know, there's this spot here and this spot here, but that'll be fine. I'm not that worried about it. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish up this last little bit to get it going and get it finished. I'm glad to have the black that was like right in this area gone. We're gonna have to go to pick and pull though soon to get the sun visor and the handle for the back door for the driver's side. Because, you know, when they spray painted the thing there, they also spray painted the sun visor and the handle. So I gotta get that now. Yeah, we're gonna get to work and we are going to finish this up today and hopefully get it back in the Jeep today. Alright, so I just finished the last little portion of the headliner. You know, it doesn't look the best, but it looks a lot better than it did. You know, I think what I'm going to do is when I go to trim it, I'm going to trim it like about here so that I could take it and fold it around so that it kind of gets rid of rattle and stuff, and also would cut down on like would also like cut down on the fact that maybe in the future if it starts to peel, it doesn't start peeling around the edges and it'll start peeling like, and it'll just start dropping out. And the little centerpiece that goes here, I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to buy another little bit to go around that, so that I can, you know, do that and stuff and everything and have that looking nice, because the big centerpiece that does go through here does take a piece of headliner around the edges of it. So we're gonna figure that out, we're gonna fix that, we're gonna get that going and stuff, and everything. And also, like, folding it around the edges and stuff will also help with, like, right here, it's coming, like, the whole thing is coming apart. So folding that over will keep that from looking bad and stuff and everything. And it'll just look a whole lot nicer in the end. So we're gonna get that going and stuff, and hopefully this thing will be going back in the car today. It might be tonight, but it'll hopefully be going back in some point today. So yeah, I'm happy that it's finished, and now I'm ready to get it back in the car. Alrighty guys, so last night I didn't film any of it, but I cranked it out and I trimmed all the holes and everything for this headliner for the green Jeep. You know, the green Jeep, I've been moving it around and everything, but I took the headliner out because I wanted to redo it, and I did it. I redid the headliner. I got a new tripod, so I'm going to get you guys set up on that, get you in a time lapse so you guys can see me putting this back in. The TJ, we did a front, I think, output seal on the steering, but it clearly didn't work because it, don't look at that. It still leaks, but we're going to work on that. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so it is hot out here. I got the headliner mostly in, as you guys saw in that last little time lapse. I still got to put in these plastic pieces up here, and I still got to get that passenger side sun visor in. And I know it doesn't look the best, but that's okay because this was my first ever one, and I'm not an upholsterer. So, but the next headliner that I do in this Jeep will look a lot better and stuff. But this video has gotten really long, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it here. In the next video, you guys will see me put the radio, put the radio in and everything because I took it out. We're gonna put that in, and we're gonna get that ready, and we're gonna put all the other little plastic bits in and everything, and we're gonna mount up those lights, and yeah, then hopefully this Jeep should be on the road and driving. And then maybe, just maybe in the future, very near future, me and my dad will take this Jeep and that Jeep out and off-road and do maybe a camping trip. So let us know down in the comments down below what you guys think we should do with these two Jeeps. And yeah, I know it's been a while since I posted. I really hate that happened, but you know, things happen. I got busy and stuff, so it's okay. But we're back now, and hopefully more content should be rolling in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of like a laid back, slow video, you know, kind of not really a whole lot going on, but I hope you guys found this video entertaining, and if you didn't, I hope you find the next one entertaining. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.